We are fewer than a handful of games into the high school boys basketball season. They'll let the conference clashes begin. Tonight, Boylan starts NIC-10 play on the road against Harlem. Last season, the Huskies swept the Titans in this regular season matchup. Boylan, though, yet to lose a game to start this season. Pick things up late in the second quarter here. Christian Kennedy going to get a bucket in a sec here after he's going to get that dish. Going to lay it in there over the defender. He had a dozen at the break, and Titans up 30-23 after 2. Huskies, though, come out of the break with back-to-back threes. They're going to find Matthew Saunders here. He's going to drain it from downtown. The bench is going crazy, and it is now a 30-29 game. But Boylan refusing it to give up. They're going to turn some defense. This was Madzai Center, for Harlem. He finished with 13 points, led the way for the Huskies there as he gets the floater, trying to cut into the deficit. And both student sections were electric in this matchup. Then look at Madden Fuhrer count the basket and the foul on the nifty circus reverse layup there. And then the Titans are going to turn some defense into offense here. Welcome to the block party. Look at this passing. 1, 2, 3. Alex Ambrose lays it in. That's a 9-point lead for the Huskies. For the Titans, Huskies want to talk it over, and Boylan would win. They improved to 4-0 on the season.